All right, I know this might sound absolutely crazy, but in the last year, we have done close to 6 figures with this new side hustle, and we did not invest a single dollar. It's called the Amazon Influencer Program, and today, my brother and I are going to talk about it. He's gonna answer some questions, he's gonna ask me some questions, and we're going to open up the curtains and show and share with you guys why this is one of the largest opportunities right at your feet, but for whatever reason, everybody in my comments, in my DMs, just all over like, it doesn't work, it's a scam, it's not real. And it's like, no, it's as real as it gets. And we'll just kind of open up the curtains. So Cade, welcome to the channel. Appreciate you coming on.
Excited to be here. Excited to talk about the Amazon Influencer Program. It's completely changed my life, honestly, and I'm excited to break it down to everybody.
So real quick, we'll give a little bit of background of the both of us. We both sell on Amazon.
Yeah.
And he's a 7-figure seller, I'm a 7-figure seller. And we do really well selling products on Amazon. But we have an interesting kind of dynamic with being a seller because we're able to see both sides of the program. So the Amazon Influencer Program is helpful for sellers, but it's also extremely lucrative to be an Amazon influencer. So the first thing is, let's just talk about Amazon Influencer Program. People hear the word influencer, they're like, what is it? Give us a nutshell version of what the influencer program actually is.
Yeah, so when I first heard about it, it was about a year ago. You reached out to me and you're like, dude, there's this new program. Trev's always having ideas. He's always trying to launch businesses and stuff. And so this was another one of his like, dude, check this out. And when I first heard about it, I was like, dude, that's way too good to be true. And he explained it to me of, okay, all you have to do is you have to apply for this program, this influencer program, where you're not an actual influencer, but you have to like apply and get approved. And then you create these review videos of products you already own, so you don't need to invest any capital, you don't need to put in any like crazy amount of time or work. And you upload these review videos of these products you already own to Amazon. Amazon puts these videos on their listing. When people watch your video, you get paid. And I was like, okay, that's like way too good to be true, but like, let's try it. So applied.
I got rejected the first time.
Yeah.
And so that's when I was like, hey, Cade, you need to apply. And
I'm glad he got rejected because that's what forced him to come to me.
Yeah. And we'll talk about the application and rejection, and I feel like there's a lot of misconceptions when it comes to applying. But yeah, you got approved, and then kind of what happened from there.
Yeah, so you started sending me all these videos of you, and
Yeah,
you're like, hey, upload these to your account. And I was like, okay, like, and started uploading all of his videos, and I was kind of like so hesitant. And after like a week, I like checked. I'm like, dude, we've actually made like I think it was like $10 in like our first week. And I was like, dude, that means if like we did this at a large scale, we'd make this much. And it was like kind of like okay, this is legit. And so from that moment, I like started just making video after video, and we just blew our account up and just made a ton of videos. After like a month, we started making like $100 a day, which like in any business, you can't do that. And so like it was unreal to see that type of return with no risk, no investment.
Again, no upfront capital to do this. The program is free to apply for. And when I say I got rejected at first, this is where 99.9% of beginners fail, and they say, oh, it's a scam, it doesn't work, it's only for an exclusive person. It's not how it is. I just didn't understand the process. As a matter of fact, we actually have a full A to Z system. This is just a little plug for our course that we put together. We guarantee that we can get you approved, get you on-site commissions, and you'll make your money if you just follow our system. So I'll put the link down below for that. But it took us months and months and trial and error to figure out this system. And I think we've gotten over 200 plus people approved, starting from absolutely scratch, zero. But anyways, it was just fascinating to see, starting with $0. And I think we had a big month in July because it was Prime Day, and between, I ended up getting an account as well. Between our two accounts, I think we did like $8,000 in just straight profit. And there's no overhead, you're not spending money on inventory, on advertising, none of that. And so to, like he mentioned, to start something from literally zero to where we're doing $8,000 within a couple months of being in business is just insane.
Yeah, and something to add to that is once we started realizing like how much money we can make, we quickly were like, dude, we got to get our family and friends involved. and we got to figure out like why you didn't get approved. And so we just like dove into like the nitty gritty of the behind the scenes of, okay, what if we apply for a program doing this? What if we do this? And so now we understand everything, and that's what we want to teach you guys, is how to exactly go about it in the right way, so you don't end up like Trev and not get approved. Because if you don't have an account, you can't do anything. And so now like 90% of our family is doing it. Basically all my roommates are doing it. I've got tons of friends who are doing it. We even have our sister who started in July. So
in July, yep.
less than let's say like 8 months ago, and she quit her job back in October to do this full time. So of every, like, that is just absurd to even say. And with all the businesses, investments that we have done, there's no side hustle, nothing out there that has been easier and as lucrative as the Amazon Influencer Program.
Yeah, I think I counted, and I think 11 between my side of the family and in-laws, 11 family members are taking advantage of this. And
awesome.
Between all of us, I think we're approaching close to 10,000 video reviews. And so we have a lot of experience. And again, you guys can hate and say, oh, you're just trying to pitch a course. We have a guarantee, like, you'll make your money back. And if you want to complain about a $500 course, go for it. But the power and what you can do with it is just absolutely insane. And yeah, Shay, our sister, quitting her job because of it is just insane. So that getting approved is a massive misconception, because I see it in my comments on Facebook, on Instagram, and they're like, I applied and I got rejected. I guess it's not for me. And it's like, no, you just didn't know what you're doing. What are some other misconceptions that you can think of, or things that beginners just kind of miss the boat on?
Yeah, so a lot of people that know me, they're like, oh, you're an Amazon seller or you're a content creator, and that's why you have so much success with it. I don't care who you are. I guarantee, like, we guarantee you can have success with this. Like, it doesn't matter if you're male or female, how old you are, what type of job.
18 plus.
Yes, yeah. 18 and plus, what kind of job you have, how much time you have, it doesn't matter. Like, we can get you approved. There's no reason why not everybody shouldn't be doing this. We try to have an abundant mentality with this. When we first started, we were like, do we share this with people? And we've just always tried to have the mindset of, there's so much money to go around, and there's so many people that can benefit from this. And it would be selfish of us to not share this amazing opportunity with people. And so that's why we share it. So everybody can get approved.
For sure. And just a few things to kind of wrap up the video a little bit that I want to touch on. I guess we're not going to wrap it up, but there's, again, two things that people I see again in my comments and DMs. I get hit up by hundreds of people basically every single day. And it's like, oh, well, it's not free to start. You have to buy the products in order to review them. But the reality is you actually don't. This is literally what stops people from taking action, because they're like, oh, well, I have to buy the products and I don't have the money to buy the products. And I'm like, you can review products that you already have. So as long as it's sold on Amazon, you can review the product. So what we have done, and this is a true story, we went to Hawaii, was it April or May of last year?
May.
And at Airbnbs, at hotels, at airports, at restaurants, we were literally reviewing products that were not ours. Obviously, we had used them, and we uploaded those videos, and I think we did a couple hundred reviews in Hawaii on vacation, where we were making $100 a day, and we were just reviewing random products. And then we also go to a friend's house, we go to our family members' houses, and there's, like, we're talking thousands of products. And between, again, just me and you, we have over 2,000 videos, and it's crazy, and there's still products for us to review.
Yeah. So by now it should sound like this is too good to be true, but I'm gonna say something that's gonna blow your guys' mind even more. But after we did like a couple hundred videos, we started getting messages from sellers daily saying, hey, we see that you've done a video for this product. Will you review our product? And then next thing you know, every single day we are getting products sent to us for absolutely free, because these sellers want us to review their products. Now what makes it even crazier is they are actually paying us to do this. So they'll send us, like, just yesterday I got a red light therapy mat sent to me. It's a $500 mat that I got for free, and they're also paying me $40 to make the review. So it's like, and then that video is gonna be put on the listing, and I'm gonna be making daily commissions if the product sells. So like, it just blows my mind how many ways and how easy it is to make money with this opportunity.
Okay, I know, might sound like we're scamming people. But it's kind of sad because so many people write off this opportunity because when we do say it, they're like, well, that's too good to be true. It's too easy. And it's like, I hate to break it to you. It really is that simple. But now let's talk about kind of the reality of it. That's the model. It's as simple as find a product, take it, pick it up, get your phone and talk about it, review it. And again, it doesn't matter how large your social media is because you're not uploading it to social media. You're uploading it to Amazon where there's a ton of traffic. It's fairly simple, but it does require work. It's not like you can just, all of a sudden we're making $100 a day. You have to actually put in the effort, but if you do put in the effort, it's basically guaranteed results that you will start making money. Like I've never seen one person not make money from it.
Yeah.
But it requires effort.
100%. So like the difference between Amazon influencer who's successful and someone who just like is mediocre is what you just said, how much work they put into it. So like our sister, for example, she had a month in December where her and her husband made 14 grand. Not every Amazon influencer is going to do that. In fact, I would say there's hardly any Amazon influencer who's gonna do that. But that's because our sister put in the work and was like grinding, visiting friends and family, reviewing products, like reaching out to brands saying, hey, we'd love to review your product. And they were putting in the extra effort to see those results, where we have some students who are maybe putting in like 10 minutes a week and are making a couple bucks a day. So the spectrum is very wide of the possibility. And so it all is just dependent on how much work you want to put in.
Yeah, you get out what you put in. If you spend 5 minutes, well, you're gonna get 5-minute results. I mean, the same concept applies for everything in life. The gym, if you go to the gym for 2 minutes a day versus 2 hours a day, well, the person that goes for 2 hours is going to be that much more shredded. And the person that goes for 2 hours and then has a great diet is gonna even be that much more shredded. So it's just one of those things where it's like, hey, just put in the work, put in the effort, and the results will follow. So again, we just wanted to make this video, open up the curtains. We've been getting a lot of questions. And again, if you guys want, yes, the course is $500. I'll put the link down below. It is still, we should be charging way more,
sure.
but we want to help as many people to start this program and get things going. And again, the opportunity is there. You just need to grab it.
Perfectly said. There's nothing else that we can add. So appreciate you guys.
Peace.